Hey, what's up, guys? This is Frankie Wilson from MrFrankieWilson.com, obviously. First off, before I get started, I want to say thank you to each and every person that has followed me on here, that is following my blogs. You may know me from radio, I've been doing Inside Gospel for about 5 years, or I've been radio for about 16 years now. You may know me from speaking around the states or whatnot, hosting events, all those different things. Whatever the reason may be, I want to just say thank you guys so much for following me, for being a part of this journey as I'm trying to help lead people into inspiration, success, and transformation. That's what I'm all about here. And that's what actually the website is all about as well. If you haven't already subscribed, I want to encourage you guys to do so. Be sure to check me out on MrFrankieWilson.com so that you can get updates on not just events that I'm doing, but also things that I'm trying to help explain. I like to try to break down ideas, a lot of ideas that go through this big bald head all the time, that I'm trying to work out, some things that God reveals to me, some things that I've learned over time. And I just think that knowledge is not exclusive to anyone, but it's something that is shared and should always be shared so that we can always continue to grow. There's one thing that everybody wants in life. It's to be able to be significant and be understood, but we first have to understand those things that are significant in our lives. So I'm hoping that I'm doing that for you. If so, I'd love to hear more from you guys. Be sure to reach out to me. You can either contact me through the website, through social media. I'm on every major social media platform just about at Mr. Frankie Wilson, or you can always just send me an email at info@visionmedia1.com. And of course, that's the number one, visionmedia1.com. Just send me an email there as well. However it may be, I want you guys to reach out to me. I want to hear back from you. Now, I'm on here because I want to be able to hop on here more often, talk to you guys directly, and break down a little bit of the things that I talk about all the time online. One of my most recent blogs was about distraction. And when I first posted it, I said that it has probably become one of the most difficult blogs to put into such a small amount of space. It's because this topic of distraction is so huge. It's just so verbose. And when you think about the fact that people always consider distraction a bad thing, but that's not always the case. Not only that, but we talk about distraction as if we have a choice a lot of times. And many times we don't. It's you're either going to be distracted on the wrong thing, or you're going to distract yourself with the right things to get yourself onto a path of success and joy and happiness and all of those different things that you may choose. Think about it. I mean, when you are faced with a choice, when you were a kid, am I going to study so that I can make good grades and do well in life, or am I going to go out and play? One is a distraction that could be good for a while, especially if you feel you already know enough. But sometimes good things are bad distractions, my friends. And, if you don't spend the time being distracted by your work or homework, you may end up not getting the results that you want in life. That's one of the main things I wanted to be able to explain in this, is that distractions are not always bad things. And it's not really about choosing not to be distracted, but more so about learning to master distraction, learning to effectively choose the things that you are going to engage in so that you can stay constantly on the path towards success and all of the things that you want in life. It's not always easy. It's definitely not always easy. Believe me, I engaged in a lot of other things that were distractions from even doing this video before I got on here. Some of you may be fighting distraction right now to stay engaged with me right now. I hope not. I'll try to work on that. But, there are a lot of things that go on in our life and go on around us that catch our attention, keep our attention. You have to remain cognizant of the fact that so many things are going on, competing for your attention at all times, which means at all times you have to be on. You cannot get so comfortable with a position that you're in or with some success that you've attained or, be so comfortable. I actually wrote the blog right before this one about you have not arrived. The idea that you grind from the bottom to get to the bottom. There's never a pinnacle, if you will. And a lot of times we can get stuck on our success And because we're distracted on our success, our right now success, we become stagnant and we can't move into tomorrow's success. That's becoming distracted by the idea that we've arrived and there's no more to learn, there's no more to do. So we go out and play, like in the earlier example I gave, instead of studying to be able to go to the next grade. I don't want you guys to get caught into that. So please check out this blog that I've written about becoming a master of your distractions. And be sure to check out the ones as well that I've written before, because I really feel that they're full of content that's truly going to help you to lead you into a place of understanding, success, and hopefully transformation. That's really what I want to be able to give. That's some of the things that I've experienced. And again, I don't believe knowledge is exclusive. So if you agree and if you do receive something, that helps you from the blogs or from the things that I share, please reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you. Be sure to subscribe to the website again, MrFrankieWilson.com. And I'll try to be on here again as soon as possible. All right. Thanks again so much for following me, for all your support. And if you want to reach out to me for booking or anything like that, again, go to the website, MrFrankieWilson.com, or send an email to info@visionmedia1.com. Talk to you guys soon. Be blessed.